volume. Can you guys hear that? There's 573 ways to get defeated. I'll leave your limbs chopped off with a cracked skull, bleeding, pouring on the floor. Level 25, in the first corridor, inside the lion's den, but at the end of a long, narrow, stretched out hallway of mystical mansion. Knife expansion, my double-edged sword swings towards your neck. Now I'll hold your head for ransom, I expose your mind with brain cell pollution. I'm a madman with this mic, planning your execution. Los Angeles street dweller, a fortune teller, telling future fortunes. My rhymes are scorching. MCs I'm tortured when I blow up out of proportion, causing confusion and distortion. Your mother should have had an abortion, but it's too late, you're defeated. Flatline deleted from the space, your existence is erased. Nothing but an exaggeration due to your life like cancellation. Hallucination, delusion, you're losing. When you're snoozing, I'm a dream like illusion. A problem with no solution. I can't be solved with inspection or detection. I have a see-through complexion, which is my protection. I humans like Hannibal Lecter, I'm an ear collector. I have your ears on my necklace for better hearing, and your eyeballs are my earrings. This is the style in which your inner soul is fearing.
I feel like things could collapse at any moment, so naturally I build a structure that's rupture-proof, but often erupts and tragically magically disappears, showing proof of the direction I steer out in fears. It fills my head. I told my pet caterpillar I'm tripped out. He said, pour me a grudge. They made me squeeze him, his green toxic sludge, flooding my floor. Tried to escape worse than the grease with a knob on the door. Amongst the float-weight bars, ignored when I asked if the waves. Played a bump on a log and swayed off in a boat. It had been a couple of years since I cut the air off my throat, till I was convinced that the result wasn't fair. Won't lose hope by the eye while you stare. Here's a picture, so whenever you feel the need to catch my glare, you can simply pull me out the glove and try to hide that buzz. Chistoso, your first name Bob, Mr. Oso. You can't fool the deranged todo poderoso, so please come closer. You can spare me the tears, keep your silence, cause I don't feel like busting out the violins on a deal that you lost, but it happens to the best of us. So put it behind, never mind, ash to dust and butts. With ifs and who can we trust, as if your smell didn't make me want to take a whiff and tell the myth that spells your name had a sniff. Incorrect that a format rearranged build lift, but you missed your fucking chance. So cheers to the last dance.
The world strung out on cigarettes and bounce checks. Basic boot stamps for liquor store sex. Living in mono, thinking in stereo. Cops grow donuts with seeds of Cheerios. A sinkable government can't be stopped. A false belief like KRS, eating beef, unthinkable reflex. Reverse psychology, humans familiar with alien terminology. Calling it Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. Silent majority sound waves running through, broadcasting live from a southern sunny side. Hot off the press, all the headlines read. The illest MC kills the wackest MC. B-boys memorizing the hip-hop quotes. There's more to come, so swallow before you choke.
Depleted, down to the last dollar, and pockets filled with cents. Picturing myself as an astronaut floating through spheres of influence untainted, and the way the sky's painted captures the way I feel, lifted and yet cracked down the spine. Stones raining, and I view this all from outside, surreal, as if destinies could be sketched, but bound a bench to document the vision heated, seated, summing up the malice of the clock in the morning mood, and the ink will brew to speak its mind. And someday my words will be pressed down like jaws, exposed to the tooth of detraction, a forethought to move myself from exaction, exiting stage right, tapping the brightest reservoirs of light, blinding the irrational.
And as for me, see, I'm into the classics, the patron saint of the impossible, of the palace of fine arts, and on opening day you will promote the epitaph, echoing the echelons, the concise fixture in the universe. But once I get there, I will call God by his first name, and he will dictate my jacutation, log it alongside the Septuagint. And when you reach the podium, you're ovulating the odium. I stand singular. You stress over the oclophobia, the obsessive fear of crowd, the shroud figuring to go AWOL and end up with no name. And the wind will be measured, a gale of force, but I will rhyme until my face turns blue while I Mach 2.